What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Now today I am doing another rebuilding battle. We're doing a 90 overall, like whoever gets the most 90s, and I'm doing it against Cam Rebuilds. If you're coming over from Cam's channel, hit that subscribe button because I have a giveaway coming when I hit 2,000 subscribers. It's a $50 gift card to either PlayStation, Xbox, or the NBA store. So hit that subscribe button, get entered into that. I'll have a little bit more details when we're a little bit closer. But Cam and I have done, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 rebuild challenges against each other. And we're bringing another one. It's going to be a ton of fun. So I hope you're going to enjoy. We're doing a fantasy draft, by the way, as well. I'm going to randomly select a team, and we're going to try and get the most 90s after 3 seasons. So I'm pretty excited. But again, subscribe, like, comment, share, whatever. Get this video out to people. Let this video bang. But anyways, let's get into it. All right, like I said, I got to pick a team. So we are going to just randomly select a team. And to do that, like always, I'm just going to scroll through. And we'll see what team we get. So I'm going to stop in 3, 2, and 1. We got the Boston Celtics. Obviously, we're not using the Celtics roster. We are doing a fantasy draft. And let's just see what pick we get. Okay, so we could get almost a 90. So I don't know who they're going to select for me. I hope they pick like a Ben Simmons or a Bam or, it's one of these young players. But I don't get to pick. So we'll just see what type of team they get me. I hope it's a lot of young talent, people I can trade for assets, people I can get that are close to 90s. So let's go ahead. Let's check this out. I'm going to load in a draft class quick. We're going to see the roster, see how many 90s we already, or we won't have 190, but see how many 90s we have that people are going to develop into being a 90. That's what I'm kind of interested in. So let's go take a peek at the roster quick. So we have Russell Westbrook. So I got to get rid of Westbrook right away. And then we got Jaylen Brown, who should be able to hit a 90, especially if I flip him to a small forward. Cousins we can trade away. Ibaka we can trade away. We don't have much for young talent. We don't have much for young talent at all. That scares me. So let's see. Russell Westbrook. Trade a first. Jamal Murray would be great. RJ Barrett and Kyle Lowry. See, the thing I could do with this is I could get RJ, run him in the G League, hope he pans out, and then I could flip Kyle Lowry again. Drew goes down. D'Lo won't probably get there. Chris Middleton won't get there. He might get there. John Collins could potentially get there, and DeJounte Murray, if I put him at the small forward, or the shooting guard, could possibly get there. Devin and TJ Warren. Okay, so I'm thinking either Kyle Lowry and RJ Barrett or this trade. We'd have to re-sign John Collins. Okay. Right? Or does he have a year? I think we'd have to re-sign him. DeJounte Murray's on a good contract. We're going to make this deal. We're going to put DeJounte Murray at... I do this a lot anyways, even when it's not like a 82 and 0, not 82 and 0, 90s overall challenge. I change him to a different position. So we have these 3 now. Jaylen Brown's on a really solid contract, only $23 million. We're gonna have to re-sign John Collins. Murray, we're gonna have to re-sign, but I'll probably put Brown at the small forward. Now I want to trade Cousins, but I'm gonna cheese it a little bit. I'm gonna put these guys at power forward, and we're gonna trade Serge Ibaka. And see what we can get for him. See if we can get a young player or anything. Kemba's there, which I could flip Kemba for something else. So that might be worth doing. Brandon Clark could run. See, I only have 2 G League spots too. So I have to be selective on who I put there. So I might just go ahead and get like Kemba Walker and then flip him. So I'm going to do that. Also brought in a first. Let's trade DeMarcus Cousins. He only makes $2 million. Maybe I need to throw somebody else in with him. Does anybody make a lot? Let's trade McDermott with him and see what we can get here. Nurkic. Okay. Whiteside. I could get Clark. He's going to develop some, and we can trade him down the line. Obi Toppin. What's Obi Toppin's... What is his... potential? It's an A. Okay, I think we get Obi Toppin and just see what happens with him. So this is a team for this year. Who do I want to put in the G League? I want to put Toppin in the G League, so I got to sign some people. But I got to get one more young player to run in the G League unless we make that player. I don't even know if we could run Murray in the G League. We could run Collins in the G League, though. Okay, so I'm going to sign some free agents here. Whoever we can. Gorgie Jang, negotiate a contract on a minimum. And Vincent Poirier, let's negotiate a contract with him. Okay, so we should be able to now run Collins in the G League. And we're going to run Toppin in the G League. And I'm going to look into trading Kemba Walker now. We might do it after the season, but I'm going to look into it with these 2 first-round picks. Kyle Lowry, D'Lo, nobody. Michael Porter Jr. could hit a 90. Chris Middleton maybe could. What else came with MPJ there? Tristan Thompson. Can I do this like this? And you keep that? Can we just do this? 100. Oh, Kings are acquiring 28 million too much. Okay, so they have to send me a player. Who were they trying to send me before? I'm so confused. Who are they trying to send me? How did that trade work that they were trying to give me? Do we think Tyler Hero could get there? Could Tyler Hero get to a 90 if we... Huh. I don't know about in real life if he'll ever, like, 2K will ever get him to a 90 in real life, but this trade is potentially pretty good. Let's see if we can throw them just a different pick and get it done. They want Vincent Poirier. They'll give me McLaughlin, get a second. Okay, perfect. So we're going to have Hero, which now I kind of want to keep John Collins up here, and we'll just put Tyler Hero in the G League. Where is Hero now? He's up further. Okay. So we'll put Hero in the G League. Okay, so Brown should hit it. Collins will probably hit it. Murray could hit it, or we'll trade him. Toppin we're kind of interested on. Now the only other thing is bad contracts. Rondo's on a bad contract. So we'll trade him for... If I can get a pick or something, that would be great. Or an expiring deal. Mike Conley, I think he has he doesn't have an option. So we could do that. Or we could do Miles Turner and flip him later. That's actually not too bad. Why don't we... Well, I don't want to be good this year, though. That's kind of my deal, too. I want to be kind of bad. Well, we don't have our first. Let's just get Miles Turner. Because we don't have our first-round pick. So let's just get Miles Turner and see if he can develop a little bit. All right, so this is going to be the team for this year. We'll make any other moves we have to in the offseason. System, we're going to run defense. I want to make sure that our trainer is good and our assistant coaches are good. Oh, this guy's bad. Okay, let's bring in this guy. And trainer, we're going to fire. We'll bring in this guy for now. Assistant coach, we're going to fire. We will bring in Trent Peterson. Okay, perfect. I'm going to simulate this year. Hopefully you guys are working out good. We still have 2 more seasons after this one. I'll see you guys at the end of the season. All right, so Luka won MVP on the Pistons. Cool. Here's the rest of the awards. We made the playoffs. We're 51-31. We're the first seed, but let's go check out the stats, I guess, if you guys are interested in that. It doesn't matter for me at all. I'm just interested to see Toppin and Hero after the G League. But let's see if we win ourselves a championship while we're at it. So we're going up against Washington. We beat them. We beat Milwaukee. We beat Philly, and we actually do win it. And Jaylen Brown is Finals MVP. I didn't even realize I have Brown and I'm on the Celtics. But either way, let's see the draft lottery. We don't have a draft pick, I don't think. No, the Rockets have ours, but the Wolves have the #1 pick. I'm going to see what it would take to get the Wolves pick. But first, we're going to try and hire Michael Williams at this spot. And we're going to hire Randy Martin to be our trainer. So we need a good staff. Okay, we got it. Perfect. So those 2 are coming. I'm guessing the Timberwolves won't send me an offer for the #1 pick. But we will see. No offers. Okay. Let me try and propose a trade for that pick. It's going to cost a lot. I know that already. I'll give you pick 17, of course. I will give you pick #1. I will give you this pick. Okay. Kuzma, we don't have him on the roster. Okay. Nice. We don't have him. Well, we have nobody to trade. Okay, so we're just going to have to go into the draft night. We're going to have to pick somebody. I think we have pick 17, which I didn't know about. But let's see what that is then. Jonathan Kuminga's here. Yo, that would be pretty nice for us. Let's do that. And then we have a second round pick, 59. So let's take, I don't know, Greg Bates, I guess. He's not going to be a real player. So Cunningham's only a 78, so I'm not too mad about that. I should try and get the best pick in this year's draft and get Chet Holmgren, but we'll see. So 52, no, but Kuminga's a 77. That's cool. Team player options. Hero and Reed, yeah. Forbes accepted as well. That's cool. And now qualifying offers John Collins, Kyle Kuzma, Terrence Davis. Okay, so free agencies here. We don't have enough money for Giannis, but who's on our books? So let's see here. Yeah, Miles Turner's here. We're probably going to trade Miles Turner away. I don't need Cantor. All right, so let's trade away Miles Turner. We might trade away DeJounte Murray if we can get something good for him too. But first, Turner, we'll put him at a power forward. He's an 84. Let's trade him. And a second and see what we can get. So Bertans, if I can just free up some money and get a nice young player, that would be my dream return. But if we can't do that, we might just go for freeing up money to try and sign one of those big name guys. So a couple firsts. Okay, we'll do that. What could we get for like Kuminga? We could get Mitchell Robinson and Robert Covington, which is good, I guess. We could get Tobias. I probably need to focus on bringing people in though first. So, well, DeJounte Murray can get traded if we can find the right deal for him. Drew Holiday, no. If I can get a young player that I think is going to just turn out to be really, really good, I'm going to trade him away. Kira Lewis, I don't think he's going to get that good. Let's take both these. Well, let's keep that pick. Let's take both these picks from the Hornets and see what we can get. Mitchell Robinson, that would be good. We'd get another first-round pick this year. We'd get a player who's almost as good as DeJounte Murray. So Mitchell Robinson is there. Okay. And the money is, he's super cheap. Super, super cheap. All right, we're going to do that. Okay, so free agency now. We should have a lot of money. $44 million to be exact. What could I trade Jaylen Brown for? Just to free up money-wise. Brandon Ingram doesn't save us anything. I'm just seeing if there's something that would save us a bunch of money and be worth it. Colin Sexton wouldn't be worth it. He's not good enough. All right, nothing would be worth it. Okay, so let's go to free agency. $44 million. So we have to re-sign John Collins, obviously. Who else do we have to re-sign? Kuzma. Okay, I don't care. We're going to throw offers at Giannis. Player option. I'm not doing no trade clause because I'm going to want to trade him. Otherwise, we'll throw an offer at Kawhi. I'll throw them all I can. Player option. Are we at the top of either of their offers? We are at the top of Kawhi's and Giannis's. Okay. Okay. So we're going to bring Giannis in. And we should be able to get John Collins back. Oh, we got a match. Is it going to work? We don't have enough space to sign Giannis. How much are we off? His best offer is 4,143. 4,143. We got to free up a little bit of money. We got to free up a little money. Bryn Forbes. Get out of here, Bryn Forbes. Give me like a first-round pick. 2023. I want a 2022 if I can. 2022. Top 3 protected. Okay. So we got that. Giannis. Oh, that's the best we can do. Player option. Okay. We're at the top. All right, we got him. We got Giannis. Let's go. So we got Giannis. Okay. This has turned out to be pretty good. So free agency's here still. And we have money to sign a couple okay guys. So we'll sign Otto Porter just for like filling up money-wise. Could we get... You know, it's good to have contracts that are decent. So George Hill, we'll sign him as well. Did we miss out on anybody big from our team? We have John Collins. We have Giannis. We missed out on Kuzma. I don't care about Kuzma. All right, so we're done with free agency. I don't see anybody else that we need to sign. So player progression. Hero is an 86. Toppin's an 83. Okay, that's perfect. All right, I'm going to go to training camps. I'm going to send some of those young guys, and then we'll get into season number 2. All right, so this is our rotation for this year. Well, just the starting lineup, I guess, is all you saw. But I'm going to put Kuminga right in the G League. And Mitchell Robinson, can he go in the G League too? Or do we want to put Obi Toppin back down there? I got to go sign somebody else to be able to put someone. So, Kuzma? He's not going to take a minimum. Thaddeus Young. Okay, he accepted. Okay, so let's try and send Toppin to the G League. All right, so we got, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4 guys for sure that I think can hit 90s. And then in the G League, we should have Kuminga should be good by 2 more years from now. And we're going to trade Giannis. So let's see what the best offer for him is. Okay, there's nothing. So we got to try and build a trade. I need to find a team that has multiple people that I think will hit 90. Multiple people. Jaren Jackson Jr. and Anthony Edwards are on the same team. They're on the Hawks. Okay, let's try and do that. So to Atlanta. Give me Jaren Jackson Jr. and give me Anthony Edwards. And I will give you Giannis. Money-wise, is that the Hawks would acquire $8 million more. So I got to take back almost $9 million more. I mean, if you'd give me Christian Wood somehow, and I could give you, like, Kuminga, I would do that. 15 player. Okay, I'll also send you Michael Frazier. Edwards is untouchable. Okay, I'll give you this pick. I'll give you this pick. And I'll give you this pick. Wow, they do not want to do that. Okay, so Anthony Edwards is untouchable, huh? Interesting. Let's see who else we could try and get. Jonathan Isaac and Killian Hayes are on the same team. That could be interesting. Who else? Beal and Lonzo Ball. Maybe that's LaMelo Ball. I don't know. Wiseman. Siakam and Adebayo. Could we maybe get both of them? Maybe. Siakam and Adebayo wouldn't be bad. Fox and Mitchell. Okay, they won't trade Mitchell. Trae Young. He's not untouchable. And Michael Porter Jr. Okay, I don't know what team that just was. Trae Young and Michael Porter Jr. were on the Pelicans. All right, let's propose a trade to the Pelicans. I doubt they're going to go for this, but let's try it. So, Trae Young, only $8 million. Yeah, we're not going to get this. Michael Porter Jr. I will give you Giannis, and I will give you Jonathan Kuminga. Okay, they're not, it didn't say no way. It just said they're not interested. Okay, I'll send you that pick, give you that pick. Yo, we just got Trae Young and Michael Porter Jr. All right, that is actually super good for us. I am super happy with that. So now we have, I think we can get all 5 of these players there. If we can't, we'll flip Mitchell Robinson and probably get him to a 90. And then Michael Porter Jr. plus in the G League. Well, who's... Okay, so I traded somebody that was in the G League. So Toppin, yeah, because I traded away Kuminga. So we still have Toppin down there, but we can send one more person. And that person's going to be Mitchell Robinson, I think. So let's send him to the G League. Michael Porter Jr., does he need to be re-signed after this year? Please tell me no. Oh, no, he's already re-signed. Okay. Hero doesn't either. Collins is good. Brown is good. Trae Young needs to be re-signed. We should be able to make all that work. All right. I am going to see who is projected to be a bad team this year and see if we have any picks for any of those teams. So, Washington, Portland, Atlanta, Phoenix. How about down here? Minnesota, Washington. So, it's looking like Washington is the team to try and get a pick from. Or Atlanta or Phoenix. Washington, Atlanta, or Phoenix. So let's try Atlanta first. George Hill and the Rockets protected. Naz Reid and a pick swap, Toppin, Mitchell Robinson, Otto Porter in this pick, George Hill in this pick, huh? What if I gave you George Hill and like Naz Reid, and you send me back, I don't know, some bum, John Tate Porter? They really want this first, huh? Were the Rockets supposed to be good? Well, let's go. Okay, so Hawks was one. Who was the other one? Wizards. Let's see the Wizards pick. Toppin, Hero, Mitchell Robinson. Okay, I'm not doing that. Okay. So that Hawks one is interesting. They have the Thunder pick still. Okay. Do I just do this trade? I hope that the Rockets one can't land us. Okay, we're doing this trade. All right, so because that Rockets one can't land us a top 3 pick, and that's my plan, is try and get a top 3 pick. Anyways, I'm going to simulate this season. We have a few picks in this coming draft. Should be fun. I'll see you guys at the end of it. I'm nervous because Cam's a really good rebuilder. So you guys, if you haven't already, go sub to Cam, man. He's super cool. He's from Australia, but he's a super cool dude. He uploads right now twice a day. So go hit him with a sub. But he's really good, so I'm nervous he's going to have more than me. That's why I'm really trying to focus on trying to get like 8, 9, 10 of these guys. But anyways, here are all the awards and stuff if you guys care about them at all. I'm not even really looking at them. We don't have any Celtics, I don't think, though. So, all right. So, at the end of the day, we're the 1 seed again. Let's go check out the stats. We'll simulate the playoffs, and we'll see. So, here's the stats. If you want to pause and take a closer look, go for it. I want to check out the standings quick. Washington was good. I'm glad we did not trade for their pick. Atlanta also made the playoffs. Dang it. Okay, we should have went for the Phoenix pick. Oh, well, let's simulate the playoffs. Maybe we have enough assets to trade up to the number 1 pick. We actually lost in the first round to New York, though. But the Pelicans going to win the whole thing. We gave them Giannis. All right, let's advance. Let's go see the draft lottery. So we are projected. Oh, we are projected number 1 from Cleveland. I forgot we had Cleveland's pick. Let's go. Please, please, please. I'm praying. Let's go. We got Chet Holmgren. We got Holmgren. And we also got pick 17 and pick 22. I'm going to see if I can move up to the top of the lottery again. All right, staff is good. We'll hire a new CFO. Why not? I never do this. Let's do it. Jason Taylor, come on in. You can get $2 million. Perfect. We got number 1 pick. We got Chet Holmgren, baby. Let's go. We got Chet Holmgren. We could get like Jaden Hardy as well if we traded back up. So let's find a trade. See if there's a trade to be had with the number 2 pick. They want Holmgren and give me Dylan Brooks? Heck no. Heck no. Okay. Well, let's see this. Let's start negotiating. We'll take Holmgren out. We'll take this pick out. We'll take Brooks out. And we will give you pick 17, pick 20. Okay, we're not going to have enough. Yeah, they're not going to take that. Michael Porter Jr., no. All right, so what I am going to do, though, is try to see what I can trade my own 2 picks for and see if we can move up at all. 2022. Pick something. Pick anything. Pick number 19. Why would I do that? No. Daniel Turu. All right, nothing. We're just going to go to our picks and see what we can take. Hopefully somebody falls. Kendall Brown, Diabate, we'll take him. And then our next pick, let's take... Okay, these guys probably aren't all real. So Nate Glover. All right, so let's see here. Holmgren's at 83 already. Let's go. We're going to probably run him in the G League. We're going to get to the halfway point of the season. And we're probably going to trade him because he's going to have good value. And then we also had 17, right? So we had a 74 overall, and then we got a 61. Okay, so we'll sign these 2. We don't need this guy. Team player options. We're going to accept these 3. And... we're not going to have any money, really. We got to re-sign Trae Young. So, let's see. Who do we have bird rights on? Obviously, Trae Young and Mitchell Robinson have to be brought back. So, Mitchell Robinson. He's not interested in negotiating. Let's see. Let's see about that, buddy. I'm just scared we don't have the money to. Okay, we do. All right, we'll throw him that. All right, so we should be able to get all those, or both of those guys back. We do. And make sure we're not renouncing rights on anybody. Good. Nope, we're good. All right, so we signed that. We matched Trae Young, which is fine. Now, in free agency, we don't have money for much, but we could get Robert Covington. Oh, heck yeah. We're getting Rocco. He's going to be like a 73 after we change his position. And that's about all I can do. So, free agency is done for us. Let's go to player progression. See how close we are to getting some 90s. This is the last year. We got to be close. We got one. John Collins should get there, but I might look into trading him. Jaylen Brown, we might have to trade. Toppin, I might have to trade all these people, but they're close, so that's the cool thing. All right, so then if we can somehow find one for each of these guys, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, potentially 8. Okay, that's cool. I'm going to send some people to training camps. I'll see you at the start of the third year. All right, so John Collins an 89. See, I'm going to stop at the trade deadline probably and just see where people are at, but who do I want to run in the G? I don't care about positions. So, like, Tyler Hero at the small forward, he's going up to an 88. Mitchell Robinson at the power forward, he's a 91. So I can change him later. He can run center for us now. Chet Holmgren, I need to look into trading Holmgren. I want to see what Rocco can do. He's an 81 there. Okay, so let's see what Rocco. And we brought in Diabate, who's not going to be great. So let's throw him, Rocco, and a pick out there and see if there's anybody close. There's not. I didn't figure there would be. But we could trade potentially like, you know, we could throw like Robert Covington, Chet Holmgren, and a first and see if there's anybody that's going to for sure hit a 90 for us. Kate Cunningham's only an 82. Kuminga's a 86. Devin Booker. See, now that's a trade we should probably make because it's going to guarantee us a 90. All right, so we got one. All right, I want to see who we put in the G League now. Who do we got to put down there? Mitchell Robinson's cool. Maybe we put Michael Porter. He can't go to the G League, though. Okay, Obi Toppin could still go, so we're probably going to sign him to the G League. I got to sign some free agents, though. So, do we have money for anyone? Paul Reed. Cool. And Watkins. Okay, so now we should be able to send Toppin to the G League. We can't send Porter Jr., so we're going to probably send Hero to the G League as well. So they should be good. Trae Young, Devin Booker should both get there. What happens to Booker if he's a small forward? He stays at an 89. I hope he gets there. So right now it would be 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, if I get 8, I'm pretty happy with that. I'm going to simulate to the trade deadline and just see what happens. Am I missing the deadline somewhere? Well, I'm just going to start simulating. We'll go to wherever the deadline is. I'll just make sure to stop, and we'll look into making some trades if we have to. So I'll see you guys there. All right, so we're at the trade deadline. We have 2 90s. We have Collins, Brown, Porter. We're going to maybe have to make some trades. Okay, so let's look into trading some people. John Collins in a second. Let's just see if we can solidify ourselves a 90 anywhere. Drummond, do we think Drummond hits a 90 if he's a power forward? Do we think Drummond hits a 90 if he's a power forward? Probably. Probably. All right, we're making this trade. Drummond at power forward will be a 89. Okay, let's put him at 89. And let's see if we can trade him and that pick we got with him for a solidified 90. No, we can't. Dang. Jamal Murray? Jamal Murray gonna be a 90 as a shooting guard. He's an 89. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Okay. Jamal and that first we just got from him. We could get Drummond back. We could get D'Lo, Zach LaVine, John Collins back. Man. Ben Simmons. Perfect. Ben Simmons coming to the team. Ben Simmons is a 92 as a shooting guard. I want him as a small forward. 93. Okay. I'd look into trading Ben Simmons if we can get 2 people. Can't guarantee either of these guys are going to be 90s. Can't guarantee it for those guys. Not for these guys. Bam, we could guarantee it, but nobody else. James Harden. Oh, we'd have to give up. Yeah, no. Okay. So Ben Simmons is probably the best we're going to be able to do, which is fine by me. Okay, so we got Ben Simmons. Who else did we have to try and trade? Jaylen Brown. Let's trade him. There's Drummond. We could just hope that Drummond makes it. He probably has a better chance than Jaylen Brown. Bam Adebayo's there. Okay, Bam is the guy I'm thinking. Yeah, Bam's the guy. All right, so let's go get Bam. We're going to run him at center for now. We'll probably change him after the season if he doesn't get to a 90. So Bam. Okay, so Ben's good. Trey's good. Booker's good. Porter, we got to trade. Robinson and Adebayo will be good. Hero should be good, so should Toppin. So let's trade Michael Porter Jr. and a second and see what we can get. Drummond. John Collins back. If I have to, I'll bring in John Collins because I know that he'll be close. All right. Jamal Murray or John Collins? I mean, what is John Collins's? What is his potential? A+. Okay, we're gonna bring in Collins. All right, so we should be good. Everybody should make it. All right, so I am going to just keep simulating. The team's good. We're going to simulate through the end of the year. Hopefully we have 8 90s by the end of it. I'll see you guys there. All right, so Luka won MVP again. Chet Holmgren, Rookie of the Year. Really good stuff from him. All right, so Brad Stevens was Coach of the Year. We won 69 games. Do we have any Celtics on any All-NBA teams? Trae Young's on second team. Other than that, seems to be it. So let's go ahead to the stats quick. You guys can see all these. We got Trae Young, all these guys. Go ahead and look. But yeah, so we have a roster like this that John Collins only an 89. We'll wait until after the playoffs and we'll see. Hero's an 87 only. Toppin is an 86. But they have the -4, so when I get to... I'm going to go to the player progression for next year just so we can see it. Those two guys. But let's simulate the playoffs. We'll see what happens. We'll count the 90s. Hopefully we win another championship while we're at it. We do. So we got 2 championships. Trae Young wins Finals MVP this time. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. We didn't get 8. John Collins is just an 89. Oh, that's an L. So we got 7. So hopefully Cam got 6 or less. But yeah, that's going to do it for today's video. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy. We got 7. I've done like crazier than this, but that's when I've started with a good team. Fantasy draft is a little bit harder to get 90s because you don't start with, like, you're lucky if you start with 190. So, needless to say, I'm pretty happy with this rebuild. Again, his link's in the description. Go check him out. Subscribe to him if you have not. Subscribe to me if you have not. I thank you guys for watching if you came over from Cam's channel, or if you're regular, or if you're brand new. I appreciate it a ton. Smash that like button while you're at it, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.